to get cray in this show with something brand new. And what you're looking at on your screen is not just caramel corn, not just from one of your favorite popcorn brands here at QVC, which is Farmer Jon's, because it's all about bringing it to you from the farm, but it's also the first time ever that they've taken their virtually hulless popcorn and actually made it into caramel corn. We're giving you 2 large jugs of it here today, which is bringing you basically 2 pounds of caramel corn. Peter Cashin is here. Welcome to the show. It's wonderful to have you here.
Thank you.
But this is the deal. You got to get this now because it's the very first time that we've ever done it. It's delicious. It's buttery. And it's packed with flavor, and it's virtually hulless for the first time ever.
First time ever. So if you know us on QVC, you know that Farmer Jon brings you virtually hulless microwave popcorn. Mm-hmm. The customers have asked us. We tried it for 2 years. We finally figured out how to do it. We took the farm fresh, virtually hulless kernel and made it into caramel popcorn. So you're getting that farm fresh caramel flavor in your mouth, but it still has that little softer texture like the virtually hulless kernel, and there's nothing to get stuck in your teeth.
So here's the thing. We do have a Q card offer today. If you do have a Q card, you can get this on 5 easy monthly payments. It's $6 to get it home. You've got free shipping and handling on this, but this is one of the best-selling popcorns and products from Farmer Jon's, and today you get it in that wonderful caramel corn flavor. Now, this is a different caramel corn.
Absolutely.
I gotta say that, Peter, right?
It's very
This is
different.
like buttery. It's a little bit vanilla-like. I almost feel like I'm eating creme brulee.
Yes.
So it's super, super high-end and gourmet.
And it's all because of the ingredients that Farmer Jon uses. We don't use just any brown sugar. We use the very specific light brown sugar that has the perfect molasses to give you this golden brown color. On top of that, we use an imported European butter, which is a much creamier butter, which is why you're getting that creamy creme brulee finish. Instead of like a burnt caramel taste at the end, you're getting a full mouth flavor of creme brulee, and we put it on top of that virtually hulless kernel.
Now, what I love about this is the fact that it's not only brand new today, many of you are picking it up in multiples, but we do have it for you on auto delivery. You can lock this in on auto delivery, get it every 60 days for a full year. You're locking in this price, and remember, today we're giving you 2 full pounds of the caramel corn. And for anybody that's never purchased Farmer Jon's before or knows the brand of the virtually hulless popcorn, which has never been done in caramel corn, let's tell that story. But this is item M62902.
Sure. So Farmer Jon is a 3rd-generation popcorn farmer from Breda, Iowa. His family does nothing but make popcorn.
Okay.
They're not doing tomatoes. They're not doing anything else. Just popcorn for over 75 years. They invented a kernel. It's a hybrid kernel that when you eat it, the outside shell virtually disappears during the popping process. That means there's no big chunks to get left stuck in your teeth. It's a very tender, soft kernel.
It basically melts in your mouth. You don't have any of the stuff left in the back of your teeth. It melts in your mouth. There's no burnt aftertaste, and it just tastes good.
It does.
Tastes like homemade caramel corn, but you didn't have to necessarily go and melt the butter and all that other stuff, right?
Yeah.
500 orders already placed. If you want yours, I highly suggest picking it up right now because it's brand new today and it's really, really popular. You could lock it in on auto delivery and get it home every 60 days for a full year. But this is what you're getting. You're going to get 2 large tubs. They're 1 pound each, so 2 full pounds of that caramel corn, which, by the way, goes a really, really long way.
It does. Look, we dumped it. This whole bowl comes in this jar. And like you said, you're getting 2 of them. They're heat sealed on the top, so you won't have to worry about freshness. You could for 6 months from when you receive it.
Okay, so 6 months.
And since you're 2 of them, you can eat both or you can take one and share one.
I'm definitely keeping both, but I'm going to share with my friends in the studio right now. Rachel is here. Ooh! With some wonderful friends, Angel and Nick.
Oh my goodness.
This is insane. It's so good.
So good. And you know what I love?
What?
Not picking the holes out of my teeth. Thank you very much for that.
Yeah.
Because that is the worst part about eating.
Right. It makes you
caramel
shy
corn.
away from popcorn.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Well, and I also love that not only are you not picking it out of your teeth, right, but it's not sticking to your teeth, and in a way where you feel like am I going to pull that tooth out? It's just very buttery and smooth, and it kind of dissolves because you
It
don't
does.
have that hull.
And it gives you an excuse
You
just
chew?
to eat as much as possible.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Speaking of.
Yeah. Which we're doing.
I feel like I'm a professional popcorn eater, and I know that you are too as well out there too, because we love the movies.
Yes, we do.
So if you happen to be on your sofa and you're watching your great Netflix or you're watching QVC, this is the perfect little snack treat to reach for. And know that everybody in the family can enjoy it, because I also think that caramel corn just reminds you of like a fair and Ferris wheel.
Well, there's something
and, like,
so nice
super fun
about
time,
it. There's like
right?
a little bit of sweet, there's a little bit of salty in there.
It reminds me of Grandma's kitchen.
Oh,
You know, as a little kid running around and Grandma's making homemade caramel on the stove. There's no better memory than when you taste this caramel corn, and then it's farm fresh, right from Farmer Jon. It just takes me back to as a kid running around Grandma's kitchen.
I mean, keeping this out, again, for a party, for a gathering, this is perfect. But I think this is one of those things that you keep in your pantry for those days when you just want something like sweet and delicious, and something that you can actually, you know, just enjoy for yourself. Like sometimes we need those moments of indulgence ourselves, Peter.
Yeah, and that's why we put it in a jar and not a bag. So if you want a handful, it's very easy to go back, put it in the pantry, put the lid on it, and it's gone.
So here's the thing. We just brought this in brand new today. We don't have a lot left to go around.
Oh.
It's very, very popular. If you want it, now is the time to pick it up for yourself. You can lock this in on auto delivery. This way we can make sure that we'll get this to you every 60 days for a full year. And of course you can cancel or delay whenever you'd like. But that price that you're seeing on the screen, that price goes up at the end of the day today. Only today and until the end of the day can you get these 2 large 1-pound jars home for less than $30. M62902 is your item number. Once that price goes up, that means that you're going to be paying more per jar, right? But what I love about this is the fact that if you do have a Q card, you can break it up on 5 easy monthly payments, and it's just $6 to get it home. And remember, it's shipped to your door, free shipping and handling. But look at this popcorn. You don't see hulls. Now, these are a little bit kind of like smaller than some of the caramel corn blooms that you see sometimes.
Thank you for bringing that up.
It looks like homemade caramel corn.
I'm so glad you brought that up. Because we're using the virtually hulless kernel, if you've bought this kernel from us before in microwave form, you know just how soft and how tender that kernel is.
Yeah.
But when you put that into the machine to coat it and caramel it, it actually tends to shrink a little bit. So you will notice that the blooms are a little bit smaller than traditional caramel corn you may buy in the store, but the flavor is better than any you've ever had.
Look at this. There are no hulls whatsoever. You can't see them. All you see is the caramel kind of mixed in with all of the corn and just all the reservoirs of it. I mean, like you see it right there all bunching up.
It's amazing. This is Farmer Jon's grandmother's recipe. She's been serving this to her family since he was a child. We've brought it here to QVC, and the only thing we could do to make it better was put it on that virtually hulless kernel.
1,200 now spoken for. We are getting limited. If you want this, $29.96. That price goes up at the end of the day today, so you got to get on the phone with us, M62902, to pick it up for yourself, or you can go to QVC.com or use your automated apps. But I want to show you one more time what you're getting, because you're going to get 2 large, these are 32 ounces of great popcorn that you're getting here. So 1 pound and 1 pound, so 2 of them together. And what's inside is, again, fresh sealed. So it's not going to go bad for up to 6 months, which if you did make the caramel corn in your own kitchen, you'd have to eat it right away, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So you've got 6 months to eat it, but it's not going to last that long.
It won't. Once you open it, it's gone.
Yeah, once you open it, you're going to eat the whole thing. But today we have it for you on that great value, $29.96. That price does go up at the end of the day today. All right, Peter, thank you so much, my friend.
Thank you.
It's always wonderful to work with
Appreciate
you.
it.
Stay on the lines for that, because that one is very popular and I don't want you to miss out. But Rachel, what have you got for us? Oh, from sweets to more sweets.
Oh, more sweets. And this is the smell, the fragrance of freshly cooking cookies in your oven. Adina Michio is sprinkling, but let me share with you, if you'll come this way,